the starting lineup for the visiting Utah Jazz. At small forward, Cody Williams. At point guard, Keontae George. At the other guard, Colin Sexton. At center, Walker Kessler. At the other forward position, Lowry Marketing. The head coach of the visiting teams is Will Hardy. The Boston Celtics. Manning the middle at 6'9", number 42, Al Horford. At the point, standing 6'5", number 4, Drew Holiday. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Derek White. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Boston, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot.
You know, for the Celtics, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
The starters for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Williams is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at the center position. And for Boston, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now here's White. Pass to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Colin Sexton.
Drew Holiday is never afraid of contact, folks. So crafty at finding ways to get to the foul line.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
And Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now, here's Williams. The three. It's hauled in by White.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Horford. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer. I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Brown passes to White. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Outside, Williams. Back to George. Pass to Kessler. Now here's George. He's guarded by White. George passes to Markkanen. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
But we know Markkanen can face up and make shots, but I love when he mixes it up on the interior. That's really good touch.
There's Tatum with the three. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to review the game plan.
Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Switch here. Collins checked in. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Number 1, Boston.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. White against Sexton to the inside. Brown with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Kessler. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Kessler. To the wing on the left. Now Markkanen. For 3, George. Utah with another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
White, good.
Derek White, when he knocks down shots, you can feel the confidence rise.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top arm ball defenders, he's also on that list. I want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Early in the season like this, it's interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason, Doris.
BA, it really is, because yes, do the players take a brief respite? Unequivocally. You've got to get your body right and get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for these guys.
And he knocks down the first one. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, BA. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Good on both.
Well, we all know this guy is a legitimate two-way threat. Drew Holiday gifted as a defender and solid on the offensive end.
Down low. Here's Markkanen to halt the run. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, BA.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Markkanen sets a screen. Utah gets it back. And Markkanen with the stuff.
This is what you hope. You want to see Markkanen mix it up on the glass, right? Keep the play alive. Make sure you convert.
Pass to White. Back to Brown. The kick out to White. Puts up a three. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz trail by 5. Now here's Collins. George feels it out a bit. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Markkanen finds Kessler. And the shot falls short that time. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Utah making a switch here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Williams comes in for Markkanen. Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. And Preston subbed in for George. Good on the second one. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Clarkson against Brown. Clarkson with the ball. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Takes a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Boston out in front, up 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Jazz trail by 3. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. John Collins out there with Williams. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. Now here's Clarkson. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And the jumper from the wing offline.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Now here's Clarkson, tightly guarded, and he lobs it up to the rim, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Here's Williams after the basket by Boston, and Williams punches it home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Back to Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Pritchard's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. No thanks. You're on the big screen. That's a machine.
With some changes, Horford, he's checked in for Cornette, and Holiday subbed in for Springer. Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for Mills. Jazz trail by 6. Clarkson outside. Eubanks, the pass to Clarkson, parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Utah, number 1.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
Mikhailuk's checked in for Utah. Boston leading by 6. Here's Pritchard. His last outing, he had 18 points. And it's Tatum missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Clarkson. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And when you talk about guards who can really attack in the lane, Jordan Clarkson is on that list, Doris.
BA, there are just certain guys who are comfortable operating in tight windows. Clarkson's mindset is score. He's got a great sense for where and when to pull up into his shot. He can burn you from three. Little bit streaky, but boy, he can really get on a hot streak.
First free throw is good. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Mikhailuk. Both good from the line that time.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. And Tatum buries it from long distance.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Markkanen sets a screen. Here's Clarkson. And that's good for two. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's only so much you can take away, and you want to try to stop Jordan Clarkson on the drive so he gets the face-up jumper to go.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Horford, a screen on Collins. There's Tatum with the three. Tatum with another miss. The Jazz have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Now here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen outside. Shoots. And it's Utah scoring again.
Oh, you can see Markkanen's touch right there. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. The guy is a 3-level scorer.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, they eke that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty. They were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
On the court is your high squad. It's time for T-shirts.
Checked in for Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Outside Holiday. Horford, a screen on George. Horford outside. The three is up. Kessler with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, BA. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
Utah shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Markkanen hits them both. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Holiday taking his time here. Pass to Brown to get back on track. Rebounded by the Jazz. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Horford with it, picked up by Markkanen. White. Here's Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Markkanen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And here's Horford. Outside Holiday. On the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Drew Holiday coming right at you, folks. Good luck, defender.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Holiday hits them both. Holiday against George. Driving inside. 4 seconds left. No good at the rim.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Utah ahead, up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, John, you're facing a challenge tonight. What's been the key to this lead in the first half?
I think following through with our game plan. I think we knew it was going to be a tough night tonight. Solid team, short roster, so we knew we were going to have to come out and bring the edge competitively.
They knew the scouting report. Guys?
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Glancing at the upcoming schedule when you guys played against one another, did you always have your games circled on the calendar?
I mean, not really. I just assumed they would be an easy win for us, aren't you?
Kenny, now you tripping. You know I always give your teams the business. I know, except in the finals when you swept us.
I should have known not to ask that question. Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forcing turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's George. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Williams. The lead is 2. Markkanen finds Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. Sexton's got 5 now.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter. Boy, you better be there to contest.
White against Sexton. Horford, a screen on Sexton. Here's White. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Sexton. Utah leading by 5. What growth from Lauri Markkanen, Doris, the 2023 Most Improved Player Award winner.
Yeah, you think about it. Markkanen entered the league at just 20 years of age. You forget how young these guys are sometimes. But Markkanen finds a great situation where he's a featured part of an offense, and then he makes an all-star team. Yeah, because of his size and skill, once Drew Holiday gets in the open floor, look out.
Markkanen outside. Back to George. Kicks it out to Markkanen. From downtown, Horford pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Well, Derek White, fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Peyton Pritchard.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Sexton finds George. Back to Sexton. Kessler, a screen on White. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, when you talk about the most underrated players in the league, Doris, Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will compete on the defensive end.
Free throw good from Sexton. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Now here's White. Give him 8 points now. 6 to shoot. Horford, a screen on Sexton. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And there's Horford on the assist by White. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. George passes to Markkanen. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. To the paint. Kicks it to George. Markkanen inside. Tatum's there. Markkanen misses.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Outside, Williams. Markkanen from long range. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Tatum looking it over. Pass to Brown. Releases. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Brown showing off that delicate touch, becoming much more reliable with his jumper the longer he plays in the NBA.
White against Sexton. Now here's Williams. Here's the 3. Tatum pulls it in.
That's an unwise shot. I'm sure coach and teammates would have preferred he swing the ball for a better opportunity.
And Brown knocking down the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And it's Utah with the ball. Trailing by 8. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Here for the Celtics. Cornette's checked in for Horford. Hauser comes in for Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Collins comes in for Larry Markkinen. Sensabaugh's checked in for Williams. And Clarkson subbed in for George. .156 left in the third quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Clarkson. He's covered by Holiday. Inside to stop the run. And that one's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. Fires the three. The rebound by Eubanks.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Doris, I'm going to give you three names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform?
I'm not going greatest player, BA. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick-and-roll play were poetry in motion. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting two.
Free throw, no good. Peterson, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Utah with a change here, too. Preston's checked in for Sexton. And the second free throw is good. Celtics lead by 3. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
The first one falls. Boston making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. It's both from the stripe. Jazz trail by 5. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Collins left side. Pass to Preston. From down in the low post, it goes.
The assist.
Preston's got his first points of the game.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Brown against Clarkson. Here's Hauser. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Utah with the rebound. Here's Preston. For 3, Collins. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Yeah, they needed the 3 to tie it up, and he nails it. That sets up what could be a riveting fourth quarter.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Drew Eubanks out there with John Collins. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. And it's Tatum missing. Utah's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. To the middle. Here's Sensabaugh. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Hauser. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. Utah trailing here. Here's Preston. Collins outside. Clarkson outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
On the wing, Tatum. Collins defending. And the basket is good.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
Utah's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Eubanks. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, first team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Davison. And a switch here also for Utah. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Preston. And so Clarkson nails both of them. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside Tatum. 17-foot shot on the way. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. A show of force by Markkanen to get through.
Well, you can see how impactful Lauri Markkanen can be with that size and skill offensively. He is too good.
Tatum with a screen. Three-pointer, Holiday sends it home from three-point land.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Clarkson. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Pritchard, the pass to Holiday. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Holiday is a guy who, if you allow him to get hot, he will be opportunistic.
Here's Sensabaugh. Clarkson outside. That one drops for him. Clarkson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Let's see those moves. Oh, yeah.
For Boston, Horford, he's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Brown. Pass to Holiday. Right side, White. Down low. Here's Horford. He can't hit that time. Good D by Kessler. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Brown.
That's a crafty play by Jordan Clarkson right there. And at his size, you better be creative.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
Kessler up top.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Here's Tatum. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah leading by 4. Clarkson outside. Tatum pulls it in. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. JT to the hole. That shot, no good. The Jazz have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. The offensive rebound. Here's Kessler. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
Horford, a screen on George. Here's Tatum. That shot off. Some solid defense from Markkanen. White against Sexton. And they go to the intentional foul. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Timeout, Utah. Attention fans, now on the court. It's your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Okay, fans, who needs a free t-shirt? Get up Number 5, Cody Williams. How about another hand for the Celtics Entertainment?
Stolen by Holiday. Now the Celtics on the move. Rejected by George. And he stays with it. Holiday finds Tatum. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Defensive foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Tatum. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Holiday.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And an intentional foul right there.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And he's unable to get the second one.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And the Celtics call time here. They're down by 4. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And here's Holiday. Off target with the shot. So we see the Jazz get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game